What if I told you that some of the smartest money in the world isn't being invested in crypto, AI startups, or real estate, but in the technology behind those F1 cars screaming around tracks at over 220 miles per hour? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the hidden financial ecosystem of Formula One, a world where engineering brilliance creates billions in value, and where savvy investors are finding opportunities that most people never even see. Formula One isn't just a sport. It's a $15 billion global industry where teams spend up to $450 million annually pushing engineering boundaries. But here's what most people miss. This massive R&D investment creates ripple effects across multiple industries, generating investment returns that would make Wall Street jealous. In the next 10 minutes, I'll reveal how F1 team valuations have skyrocketed 500% in just 5 years. The publicly traded stocks giving everyday investors access to racing innovation. 3 technology transfer patterns that consistently generate outsized returns. Why financial institutions are investing billions in F1 partnerships. And the exact metrics smart money uses to evaluate racing technology investments. Whether you're an investor looking for edge, a tech enthusiast tracking innovation patterns, or simply curious about where real value is being created in today's economy, this breakdown will change how you see both racing and financial opportunity. Let's start with the fundamentals. F1 team valuations. 10 years ago, you could purchase a midfield Formula One team for around $100 million. Today, those same teams are valued at $700 million to $1 billion, with top teams exceeding $1.5 billion. That's a compound annual growth rate of over 22%, outperforming the S&P 500 by nearly 3 times. And it's not just because racing is popular, it's because F1 teams have transformed from pure racing operations into technology incubators that create value far beyond the track. Take McLaren. Their F1 expertise in data analytics and simulation has been leveraged into McLaren Applied Technologies, working across healthcare, public transport, and energy sectors. This diversification has added hundreds of millions to their valuation. But how can everyday investors access this growth? Let's look at the publicly traded opportunity. First is Liberty Media Formula One Group, trading as FWONA on NASDAQ. This gives you direct exposure to F1's commercial rights and growth. The stock has delivered a 215% return since Liberty acquired F1 in 2017, significantly outperforming broader market indices. An analyst project continued 15 to 20% annual growth as F1 expands in key markets like the US and Asia. Then there are the manufacturer stocks. Ferrari, RACE, trades at a price-to-earnings ratio nearly double the automotive industry average, specifically because of its F1 technology transfer program. The market assigns Ferrari this premium valuation because their F1 innovations consistently translate into higher-margin road cars. Their limited edition models featuring F1-derived technology command prices up to $2.5 million and typically sell out before they're even announced. Now let's examine the technology transfer patterns that consistently generate returns. Pattern number 1 is materials innovation. F1's relentless pursuit of lightweight, strong materials has created investment opportunities in advanced materials companies. Hexcel Corporation and Toray Industries, major suppliers of carbon fiber to F1 teams, have seen their aerospace and automotive business lines grow at 18% annually as racing innovations find wider applications. Pattern number 2 is energy efficiency technology. Since F1 mandated hybrid power units, we've seen a fascinating transfer of technology to broader energy markets. The energy density of F1 batteries is now being applied to grid storage solutions, and companies like Siemens have licensed F1-developed energy recovery systems for industrial applications. A single example, Mercedes HPP, high-performance powertrains, has transferred their F1 MGU-H technology to improve turbine efficiency and power generation, creating estimated savings of over $300 million annually in energy costs. Pattern number 3 is data analytics and AI. F1 teams process over 3 terabytes of data per race weekend, using AI to make split-second strategy decisions. This expertise is now being monetized across healthcare, manufacturing, and logistics. Speaking of financial trading, let's talk about why major financial institutions are investing heavily in F1 partnerships. It goes well beyond brand exposure. JPMorgan Chase, ING, and Santander have all established technology transfer programs with their F1 partners, applying racing analytics to risk management and trading algorithms. ING credits their Williams F1 partnership with improving trading performance by 3%, representing billions in additional profit. Financial firms are also using F1 partnerships to access a crucial resource: engineering talent. It is rumored that Goldman Sachs has hired over 30 former F1 engineers in the past 3 years to enhance their algorithmic trading platforms. So what metrics do professional investors use to evaluate F1 technology investments? There are 3 key indicators: patent portfolio growth rate. Top teams file 30 to 50 new patents annually, with Mercedes F1 leading at 63 patents last year. Technology transfer revenue, the percentage of team revenue coming from non-racing applications, with McLaren now generating 35% from technology consulting. R&D efficiency ratio, performance gains relative to development spending, with Red Bull achieving the highest efficiency in translating dollars to milliseconds. Here's what makes this all so fascinating. These investment opportunities exist because F1 creates a unique innovation environment that's nearly impossible to replicate elsewhere. The combination of extreme performance demands, strict regulatory frameworks, and unlimited financial motivation drives innovation at a pace unseen in almost any other sector. So, whether you're looking to diversify your portfolio, identify emerging technology trends, or simply understand how the cutting edge of engineering creates financial value, Formula One deserves your attention as much for its investment potential as for its on-track drama. If you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more content at the intersection of cutting-edge technology and investment opportunity. And drop a comment letting me know which aspect of F1 technology investment you'd like me to explore in more depth next time. Until then, remember, sometimes the fastest returns might come from the fastest technologies on the planet.